Good afternoon. My name is Mike Ginevro, and I want to welcome you to this series of videos on project management. And the first set of videos that I'm doing is a basic project management glossary. Whenever you're learning a new area, whenever you're learning a new domain or area of knowledge, whenever you're developing new skills, there is a certain vocabulary, glossary, a set of terms that are at the foundation of our communication about that area of knowledge or that skills area. If you don't know those terms, if you're not familiar with them, then you can't communicate effectively with others. You can't even understand the conversation when it's going on. So what we're going to do first is go through a basic glossary of project management terms. And I'm going to show you the current list of terms that I'm working on. This is the current list of terms that I'm working on for this series of videos. And I fully expect that the list will change, grow, maybe the organization will grow as I work on these materials, but this gives us a good starting point. So we're going to look at what project management is, just what it is. What is a project? What is a project? Who are the people who are involved in projects? It's basically a project team. And there are several different roles and responsibility in the project team. So we'll look at each of those. There are three basic core elements to any project. Scope, what it is you're creating through the project. Schedule, when you're going to have it ready. And budget, how much it's going to cost. So we'll look at each of these elements, these core elements of a project, in a little bit of detail, basically about 5 minutes for each term. Now, one of the most important things that you can do in project management and in business and organizational life in general is to develop a kind of systems approach to things that you do. And if this is a new area for you, it's sort of a double hit. Project management might be new to you. Basic systems theory might be new to you. Don't worry. We're going to do what we can here. We're going to cover a little bit here. In other videos, we're going to cover more and more. So this is looking at projects as a kind of system where there is an input and there's an output. Basically what happens in the system, where there are things that are created, and those are called the deliverables, and they're created very often in a very systematic way, and that's what a systems development life cycle is all about. These might be new terms to you. Don't worry, we're going to cover them here, and then do them in much more detail in other videos and books that I write on project management. The project manager doesn't have to start from scratch. There are several core tools that are available to project managers that can help them in organizing and structuring, planning, and monitoring their projects. And we're going to look at a project charter, a basic scoping document, a basic summary of what it is you're going to do in the project, and then the project plan, which is really how you're going to do it. And the project plans have a whole bunch of different components, and we're going to look at some of those basic components and how they are tools that can help you as a project manager in doing your work. Okay, I'm going to stop now with this introduction. This is just the first step. Now I'm going to go through, and I'll spend about 5 minutes in discussing each of the terms that you see on this list. So that's it for now. I'll be back in just a moment to talk about what project management is.